It's Sheila. It's 3. That's Anderton. And Sheringham. It's 4.
4 goals I'm sure you're familiar with by now. They've inspired the country and set English football up for a potentially epic afternoon. But before England against Spain at Wembley, we've got England against India at Lord's. Yes, Cricket Focus on the morning of the 3rd day's play of the 2nd Cornhill Test at Lord's. We've got the morning's coverage here on BBC One and the afternoons on BBC Two. Let's bring you up to date with the action of the last couple of days. Action and indeed emotion. We got both from Mr. Dickie Bird.
The only problem is, I suppose, with an occasion of this kind, that he's almost certain to have to make a decision in first ball.
Well, there's a tester for Dickie Bird, and he's given it.
It's all left things interestingly poised. India at 83 for 2 are 261 runs behind. The weather at Lord's is pretty good and a full day's play is hoped for. Well, it's a few minutes before we head off to Lord's, so Cricket Focus is going to bring you a little bit more on the man who was the star of the 2nd day, Jack Russell, with his 2nd Test match century. Here's the Cricket Focus file on the England wicketkeeper.
Oh, he's on, he's got him caught behind, that's the end of
A shout there from Jack Russell.
And he must be gone as well. A record for Jack Russell, the England wicketkeeper. 6 catches in a Test match innings.
I think the man that inspired me to keep wicket, Alan Knott, was probably my greatest idol. Obviously, as I was growing up, Ian Botham as well. But you know, from the inspiration in terms of the wicket keeping, definitely Alan Knott. Well, the West Indies are the hardest. They're very difficult. Ambrose and Walsh together are something else. So probably Ambrose and Walsh at the top of the tree there. I think Lord's is the ultimate. Even playing there with no crowd, the place seems to have an atmosphere, and there's nothing more spectacular and a greater thrill to play a Test match at Lord's, especially if it's against Australians.
Well, that's a good shot.
Obviously Lara would be up there, something else. Viv Richards although I probably didn't see him at his best. He was something else, and that was later in his career. So I think Lara, and closely followed by Richards. Just to play for England as long as I possibly can and play well. I'm enjoying my cricket at the moment, and I just want to play as long as I can while I'm in good form, and you know, just keep that going as long as possible. Commitment. Play as well as you can. Give it everything you've got, and you'll get rewarded. I'm either playing cricket or painting pictures, so the painting's taken off, and it's a fully fledged business in its own right now for me. But to me, it's still a hobby.